Hello. I can't believe I'm saying this, but welcome to my last finals week vlog ever. Yes, it's true. I'm graduating college this year and that's so insane to me. Like, I don't even know what to say, guys. I'm not about to get like all sentimental on you here at the beginning of the week, but that's just like kind of a crazy thing. Like, where did the time go? I'm graduating college? It's insane. Like always, I wanted to bring you along on my finals week. Today is Saturday. You know, I like starting the vlog early in the week. And yeah, I don't have too many finals actually, which is nice. I had a final paper, which was a group project that my group already turned in. So that was one final down. I have 3 exams and 1 paper to write. So not too bad. And they're spread out throughout the week. So it's gonna be a chill finals week day. I don't have a lot planned. Mostly a self-care day, honestly. I got my rosemary oil in my hair. We're gonna take a shower, but first we're gonna go to Whole Foods and get some stuff for the week. Specifically, we're gonna get ingredients so I can make my lox bagel sandwiches every morning because that is my favorite breakfast ever, and we gotta treat ourselves during finals week. For that, we're just gonna come home, you know, self-care, meal prep, the stuff that you need to do before the week starts. You know, I'm just starting the day early. Usually I do it on Sundays. And then we're gonna work on that paper I said. It's a 6 to 8 page research paper. Have not even started it. I think I know what I want to write about though, so I'm not too worried. Let's go. We got our laundry going back there. I'm about to head out to Whole Foods. The weather app says it's supposed to be raining right now. It's not, but I really hope it doesn't start raining while I'm out because I plan on walking there and back. So please don't rain for the next like 90 minutes. I can feel the rain starting, so all day yesterday and today. It's so good. Time for a little Whole Foods haul before I put everything away. I got bagels because I'm obsessed with their everything bagels. These honestly don't feel as fresh as some of the other ones other times I've been there. Arugula. I got the oat milk. I've tried the almond of this version, but I'm not a big fan of almond milk in general, so I didn't like it. So I wanted to try the oat milk version. 2 things of cream cheese. I got my smoked salmon. The people who like work at the seafood area are always so nice. And then I got these 3 La Colombe lattes. The oat milk double latte, the oat milk vanilla latte, and then just the vanilla latte. We're gonna try these and see how they taste. I'm just gonna sit here and read my book. I started The Bodyguard and it's so good. I literally started it like last night, I think, and I'm halfway through already. I'm just reading it on my phone. There it is. It's like fake dating, kind of. Like, not really though. Like, I mean, it is, but I don't know. It's just so good. It's so good, guys. So we're gonna sit here and read. If you see me kicking my feet and giggling, Okay, I just keep telling myself, like, imagine I get this done today, the rest of the week will be so chill. So yeah, that's my goal is to get, so it's 6 to 8 page paper, right? My goal is to write at least 5 pages, so, because I can BS a single page easily. So we're gonna do that. I did my laundry and I even washed my sheets and stuff, and I'm not letting myself put the sheets back on the bed until after I finish, so that way I can't like lie in bed and like go on my phone or like watch a show or something. So let's go prepare a snack and get ready to write the hell out of this paper. Snacks have been applied. We got popcorn and almonds. Delicious. I'm also gonna try this vanilla latte. Hopefully it's good. That's not bad. Okay, I'm gonna put it into this cup because you know I need ice in my coffee. Let's get into it. It is currently 3 p.m. So I'm honestly a pretty fast writer once I get past the research. So hopefully I'm thinking maybe like an hour and a half for research, and then we start writing and we'll see how it goes. But let's light this candle first. Oh shit. I've officially written half a page double spaced. I think that's all I'm gonna get out of me today. Like, don't you guys think it's a bit much for a class to have both a final exam and a final paper? Because I do. You get one. That's the way the world works. All semester, all year long, actually. I've always been a procrastinator, but I can't begin to tell you how bad it's gotten this year. Like, it used to be that I would push doing things until like the week it's due, or like, you know, 2-3 days before it's due, or like, you know, I do it the night before it's due. This year, I have not begun a single assignment earlier than the day it's due. And like I'm chilling. I've gotten everything done and I have okay grades. But like the stress that I put myself under for this, I don't know why, but I physically can't get myself to do anything anymore. It's like the part of my brain that used to like signal to me that something's important and needs to be done just like shut off. Went on vacation indefinitely. Don't know when she's coming back. It's another 20-30 minutes later. I'm about at a page double space, which progress, but I'm kind of freaking out. Like this assignment was very vague and I have a million tabs open and it's stressing me out. Look at that. Look at how many fucking tabs I have open, guys. Oh my god. And now my camera's dying. Okay, I guess I'm gonna let y'all go charge. Well, oh. I'm gonna let y'all go charge while I write this. And I'll try and finish before we have to meet up again. Bye. Good morning, friends. I know you're all dying to know, I didn't write any more on my paper last night. I couldn't do it. So, right now, I'm getting ready to go have brunch. My roommate's mom is in town for like a concert, I think, and they invited me to brunch with them, so it's very sweet. I'm very excited. I do need to kind of hurry though. I think I only have like 30 minutes before I have to leave. So I'm gonna do my makeup real quick. I literally just woke up, so my brain's still asleep, so I don't really have anything to say. So I will see you guys after I'm back. So as you can tell, I did not film anymore last night. My eyes look so dark. and that's because I really didn't do much. So after I came back from brunch, I got sort of car sick on the bus ride back, so I took a long nap, and then me and my roommate watched Big Brother Canada. It's so good. And then I watched the movie Do Revenge at night, which is also so good. Like, it was so fun. The aesthetics were everything. But yeah, as you can tell, a lot of entertainment, no schoolwork. I literally didn't do any studying for my exam today, so that's what we're gonna do now. It's 9 a.m. and my exam is at 1 p.m. So I'm honestly, I don't study much in general, so I don't think this is gonna take me very long anyway. But yeah, let's go grab a coffee and then we'll start studying. This is the oat milk vanilla latte. So the one we had the other day was just the vanilla latte. Not bad. It tastes pretty similar to the other one, I think, actually. But I think I like the other one better because it, like, you could taste the can-iness of it less. Okay. Let's start studying. Ready? I don't know what to wear though because it's raining. It's fucking May 1st and it's raining. I'm genuinely so tired of Chicago weather. I'm ready to leave. I'm ready to leave. I can't figure out what I want to wear yet, so we're gonna eat lunch first and then change. I usually eat this for breakfast, but today I was feeling it for lunch. So you want your bagel first. I like everything. And then you want your cream cheese. I like chive cream cheese, but for this I kind of just like made my own, where I just mixed in fresh chives and green onions into regular cream cheese. Next, I'm gonna add your tomato. Who cares? Maybe I'll do 2 slices. I also love adding basil. Like a piece. Next is the salmon. I like cutting it up into tinier pieces. And then I like to add this lemon pepper seasoning. This specific one is from Edon. I have never tried American lemon pepper seasoning. I'm sure it's okay, but I doubt it's as good as this. But sometimes I like to add arugula. And then I like cutting it in half. And voila. Oh, it's so good. Okay, first of all, ignore my room, guys. I don't know if I said this before, but I'm packing because I move out next week, so it's a mess. I decided to go with a pretty simple outfit because, one, it's raining and I'm not in the mood. I have a 20-minute walk to campus. Like, this is about to be so annoying. And 2, I want to go for a run right after my exam, so this way I can just like come home, drop off my backpack, and go straight out for my run instead of like changing everything. So literally just leggings and this shirt, and I'm gonna put on a hoodie and a parka. So see you guys after my exam. Wish me luck. 1 exam down, 2 more to go. Let's have some floor time. Honestly, I'm feeling kind of nervous about that exam now. There were a lot of questions that I didn't know and guessed on, so hopefully my guessing skills are good still. And guys, on my way back from campus, I almost got hit by a car, and it was the strangest thing because it's like I like zoned out for a minute. Like, I swear when I was crossing the road there wasn't a car, and then all of a sudden I was looking right at it and like it didn't process that it was there, and I like just stopped in the middle of the street and let them pass me by. That was so scary. So of course, to make myself feel better, I had to buy myself a fun little drink, so I went to Target and got some Olipop. I've never had the cherry cola flavor before, so hopefully it's good. Let's try this. That's not bad. It's so refreshing. The weather's like so gross because it's like cold and rainy, but it's kind of humid. Good morning. Last night was another night where I kind of didn't do anything. I watched the Met Gala though. It was okay, honestly. I don't know. What's today? Today's Tuesday. So I have my health psychology exam at 4 p.m. That's it. But I also need to work on that paper because it's due tomorrow. I really don't want to. We're here going over the 200 note Quizlet for this exam. I expect I'll get through maybe half of it before I give up. So I'm so tired, guys. This finals week is not it. Like, I just want to be done. It's okay, 2 more days. We got taking a break from studying to watch the Chelsea Arsenal match because oh my god, look at my hair. Because I will use any excuse to not study. Is my exam in 2 hours? Yes. Do I care? No. I did it, guys. I did it. One more exam down. How do I feel about this one? Honestly, I feel fine. I've never been stressed about this class at all. There were a couple questions because there was one chapter I literally didn't look over once, and I didn't even like read the chapter or go to that lecture. So I had no idea what was going on, so I guess on all those questions. So I'm a little like about some. I definitely didn't get 100. After the exam though, there was one chapter was on like heart health, and that was another chapter that I didn't read because I like that whole topic like makes me kind of anxious, and I didn't want to read up on that. If I'm being honest. So I guessed on, there was this one question that I guessed on, and I immediately called my mom after taking the exam to like check with her, and I did get it right. So feeling very proud right now. Now I'm gonna take a shower, and honestly I think we're done for tonight. Like, I don't plan on doing any more school stuff. I have that paper due tomorrow at 11 p.m. but I was planning on waking up early and going to a coffee shop and just grinding it out. So I'm not worried. I'm just not in the mood to do any more schoolwork today. All you can get out of me is like 25 minutes on an exam. That's it. Okay, I just finished showering. I made myself a little salad for dinner. I'm not gonna show you though because I mixed it and it looks kind of nasty, but it's good. Trust me. And I think I'm actually gonna watch Jane the Virgin instead of watching a movie because I'm almost done with season 4. So I'm almost basically done with the show. So I need to get on that. This show, when I started it, I didn't realize that it was like telenovela level of drama, right? I imagined that it was a like regular American sitcom, and I've never watched a telenovela, but like I know about the level of drama because my friend has like told me about a few before, and I've also seen like Turkish dramas, which I know is different, but that's like also up there with like the drama. So I was not ready for this. The first 2 episodes, oh my god, it was insane. I binge watched the first 3 seasons in like a week. So good. This essay has me so distraught that I realized I haven't filmed at all today. It's like 2 p.m. and I just realized. Anyway, right now I'm watching a Haley Pham YouTube video and drinking a smoothie, but I'm about like a third of the way done with my essay. I'm just like, the writer's block is killing me. And I know I said that I was gonna go to a cafe to write it today. The feeling that I had when I woke up, like I was just so done. I didn't even have the energy like get ready to leave the house. I was like, you're gonna sit down and just write this paper, just get it done. So that's what we're trying to do, but it's not working. I don't know what's wrong with me. I've written a million research papers and it's just not happening. I'm like 2 pages down, 4 more pages to go. Oh my god, I could cry thinking about it. I can't. Well, like I said, I'm taking a break, so maybe I'll touch back in when I write more, but I just did something that I never do. So this paper is supposed to be a 6 to 8 page paper, right? I turned it in at 5. I'm so exhausted. I couldn't think of anything else to write. I didn't feel like looking for more sources, and you know what? I'm just gonna take it. Hopefully he doesn't care and doesn't deduct points for it, but if he does, I'm honestly fine. Like, my grade in that class was fine, so I'll live. But yeah, now I'm gonna like go lay in bed and just do nothing. until tomorrow when I have to study for my exam. That's tomorrow. This is literally the worst finals week vlog I've ever made because it's just been me not giving a care at all. Friends, I thought we would do our makeup together. So my exam, this is my final exam. It's insane to think that after this I will be done with college. Like, that's just so insane to me. So I thought now would be like a good time for me to just like, I guess, kind of talk about my college experience, what it was like for me. And I would definitely say that I didn't have the American college experience that is what everybody craves, right? For a number of different reasons, and it all started my freshman year because I was a 2020 freshman. So my first entire year was online. Basically, the first semester was completely online. Like, basically nobody was on campus. And then the second semester, it was optional. You could come on campus. And I opted to just stay home just to save money. And I just didn't see a point in coming up here for like 4 months when basically everything was still closed anyway. So my freshman year was practically non-existent. Like, everything was on Zoom. And I didn't like join any clubs or anything. I barely went to my classes because Zoom stressed me out so much. It basically just felt fake, you know? I never got my closure from high school since I didn't have an actual graduation. I think having those Zoom classes really added on to that, where like everything just felt fake and it didn't feel like I was in college. So sophomore year, I come up here, it's my second year, and this is, I think, the mistake that I made that I regret the most is I decided to room by myself on campus. So what happened is freshman year, before everything went online, I had found a roommate and she was like great. We clicked really quickly, so I was really excited to room with her. But because freshman year was online, she ended up transferring to somewhere closer to her, which I totally understand. I never really made any friends, again, because it was online, and I was like, my classes weren't the type, even on Zoom, where like you can like talk to people really and get to know them. Most were lecture based, so I didn't know anyone, and I thought it would be better to just room by myself than with a stranger, because I've heard the horror stories of like random roommates. I don't know, and that's where I get like kind of like conflicted, because I love living by myself. I really enjoyed living by myself. I love having my own space, but I definitely felt that it took a toll on me, you know, being by myself all the time. And I made like a couple friends, like I made like 2 friends early on into the school year. And because I'm like really bad at making friends, I kind of just like latch on to the first people I meet because it's so difficult for me, and I just find it exhausting. So I just kind of like only spent time with those 2 people the entire year, and I just like never got to really be in that like big friend group that I've always craved. And like I said, I really regretted not having a roommate, even if it was random, especially at the beginning of the year, because again, I didn't know anyone. I didn't really want to go to events by myself, and it just made me realize like how much easier that would be with a roommate, you know, like at least you have one another to do that stuff with. But it's it's a gamble, so I'm not like suggesting that you guys, if anybody's going to college, to room with a random person rather than room alone. But that's just like something to take into consideration, especially if you're like me, like incredibly introverted and very self-conscious about your social skills. So like I have such a hard time making friends, and part of it is because I have such a hard time opening up to people. Like, it takes me like 30-40 hangout sessions before I start to maybe feel comfortable with anybody. So that's really difficult. And then this year again, like I never had that like big friend group that I like see people have in college, where they like school events together and they like go out together every week and like hang out every night. Like, I just never had that. I got an on-campus job this year, so I like met a couple more people. But again, like, I don't know, I guess I'm under this impression that when you meet the people who are supposed to be in your life, it's gonna be easy and you'll feel like you click with them. Maybe not right away, but you'll feel comfortable with them. And I just haven't found that. There's every social interaction for me has been painstakingly difficult and exhausting. It's never felt easy or comfortable. I've always felt like I had to be on my toe, watch everything I say. And after a while, like, that takes a toll on you, you know? As someone who is naturally introverted, like, I enjoy spending time by myself. After you experience that uncomfort a couple times, it's like, you know what, maybe I'd rather just be by myself. And I think that's another dilemma that I had in college, is like a lot of the times, like when I'd be at home or spending or alone, I'd be like upset because I'd be like, this isn't what I'm supposed to do. This isn't, you know, like I'm wasting my college experience. But then like I also think about it and it's like I don't necessarily want to experience those traditional college events, you know? So I think it's been like this having to reconcile with the fact that maybe I'm just not that kind of person, you know? So yeah, I think my college experience definitely didn't live up to the expectations that I had. It was a very difficult time for me, but I will say the one thing that I'm really glad I did is I'm glad that I went to college outside of my town. Last year when I first got here, there was a few times when I like was crying to myself so much. I was like, I wish I had stayed at home. At least then I would be like with my friends and family and like be comfortable. And I was miserable. But the truth is, I think this was a really great experience because I learned that I do like living in a larger city. Like that's been a dream of mine since I was a kid. I always thought I wanted to move to a big city. Getting that experience, you know, it made me realize that I do enjoy it. It can be a little bit lonely, so I think it would be easier if I had more friends in the same city with me. And then the other thing is, like, I know that if I had stayed in my hometown college, it would have always been a case of like, what if, you know? Like, I know I would hate it and regret it, and probably just hold a lot of anger inside my heart for myself. But now that I've experienced it, you know, like before I experienced this, I thought like living in a city was like this big thing and it's so much different from the suburbs. And I think after experiencing it, I realized I do enjoy it, but it's not that different in my opinion. I'm happy that I experienced like living alone and living in a big city. I think that's something that I really needed to experience. But yeah, college was difficult. Very, very tough. The last 3 years were not easy for me mentally. I'm at a really weird place right now. I guess that's probably your other question, is like, what are you doing after college? I don't know. I really don't know where my life will be going next. I'm currently looking for internships because, oh, that's another thing. I never had an internship in college. Like, when I tell you I didn't do anything, I mean it. I've always just been so lost. Like, I don't know how people do any of it. It's so exhausting. And again, like I told you, I'm not comfortable with people, so I've never been like had like any sort of like mentor, professor or anything. I've just kind of been winging absolutely everything all my life. I don't know if I want to go back to grad school yet, honestly. I definitely want to take a couple of years off at least because I'm very burnt out from school, and I just need some time away from it. Figure out if I really think that's the next best step for me. So yeah, I don't know. And honestly, I remember like when I was in high school and I heard about people not having a job straight out of college, that's terrifying. That's like worst fear. But I'm chilling right now. I think I'm realizing that this is probably the only time in my life that I will have to just do nothing. Fortunate enough that like, well, I'm going back to my parents' house, which anytime you tell Americans that, they flip the fuck out. It's not that big of a thing. I mean, I'm Iranian. Like, it's pretty normal to stay with your parents in your 20s. And Like, again, I don't have a job. I don't really know what I want to do right now, so why would I get some sort of part-time job and spend money on an apartment in a big city when I have the privilege of being able to go back to my parents' place, figure out what I want to do and save money. I don't know where I was going with that sentence, but I think you get the gist of it. We are done here. I'm gonna go get dressed, and then it's time for my final ever. So exciting. Can we talk about the soundtrack recently? Red Hearse is all I've been listening to. It's so good. Now I'm going to go pick up my cords for graduation. So I'm done with college. I'm not sure how that works. You just take a random exam on a Thursday afternoon and that's it. You're done forever. That's pretty crazy, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and any of my previous finals week vlog. Can't believe this era is coming to an end. Sorry, I'm like still trying to wrap my head around it. But yeah, I guess I'll end the video here because finals week is over. Yeah, not sure what I'm gonna do now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. Thank you. I hope my chaotic doing anything but studying video was fun. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye.